I did that interview with the author of Redo of a Healer.
You know Redo of a Healer?
Do you know Redo of Healer?
Is that like, it sounds like an isekai.
That's my guilty
It's
pleasure.
almost an isekai.
It's almost.
Well, you like that show?
It's kind of
You know,
a
what
No,
terrible
it's
experience
shit.
I did have?
We're
I-
about to taint Saikuno's mind right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain Redo of a Healer?
Okay, so
This is not hentai, by the way.
yeah.
And this is the guy with the best taste in anime out of you three.
Absolutely.
He's seen the
And
most.
he thinks this is a good anime.
No. This is definitely not a good anime.
It's a guilty
Well,
pleasure.
why are you telling me about
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's disgusting.
So
It's
Redo of
vile.
Healer, it starts off. The main character is the healer in the party, all right? And it's like a standard party. You got your,
Okay.
you got your sword.
I mean, that's interesting because usually you'd think the main character is like the warrior or something.
yeah, like the
Yeah,
hero,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, usually.
So there's
Guy
the
with the
hero,
sword.
there's
Yeah.
the mage, there's the tank, and
Yeah.
then the main character is the healer. But
Right.
this party treats this healer like absolute shit. Like they basically treat him like a slave.
Just like in real video games.
Just
yeah.
like in real video games, the healer is the slave, right?
Yeah.
And so it's the anime starts off and they're fighting the final boss.
Yeah.
All right, the demon lord or whatever. And they get to it and it's a really like tough battle, so much so to the point where basically the party gets pretty much wiped out. Right?
Is it like Sword Art when you die in real life?
No. This is just like a standard fantasy world.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like they
Oh,
just
so they just regular die.
yeah. They just regular.
I thought it was a video game.
Yeah, no, they straight up die.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they basically they're on the they have like maybe 1 HP left and they're like, healer man, please help us out. You know,
Okay.
even though we treated you like shit. And then the healer's like, now's my time for revenge. And basically what he
Oh,
does.
so the main character becomes a bad guy.
Yeah.
He
just
basically becomes
lets
like an
them die.
antagonist, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like, you've treated me like shit this whole time,
Yeah.
and now you're begging for me to heal you, but I'm not going to do that. I've trained up my healing power so much so to the point where I've become ultra powerful, basically. And so what he does
Okay.
is he basically kills his party and then kills the demon lord, gains his power, and learns the ability to basically go back in time, but he regains his memories.
Okay.
So what he does is because he's regained his memories, he basically goes on a quest to basically relive his life with that party that treated him like shit. But now he's going to try and do the most like horrendous shit to them as like
It's
payback.
some like weird, sick power fantasy
But he already
show.
killed them all.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna kill them
gonna
again.
kill them
and,
again?
kind of like
But
make
torture
it.
them.
Yeah,
Well, because
torture
they
them.
did some very
Okay.
disturbing things to him.
Yeah.
So this is one of those, like those dark. What's the name for that genre?
Dark fantasy.
The ones where it's like an evil like kind of thing, and a lot of people die.
Maybe dark fantasy.
Maybe dark fantasy.
It's more.
horror.
This one's more of like
Oh,
one.
like Lost in the Made in the Abyss.
Oh, it's
is it-
definitely.
Oh, like a dark fantasy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
It is
I don't
very
know. I don't know the name of the
Two very
genres.
different shows.
So that one was good. I liked Made in the Abyss. That one was good.
No,
Made
Made
in
in
Abyss
Abyss
is-
is great.
Made in Abyss is a great show.
And that is like objectively a great show.
Yeah.
But
They're
like,
not evil, but it's like it's dark, right?
it's
Like,
very
like-
dark. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
'cause
Or Promise Neverland, also some
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Similar.
This-
This one feels more not so much a good story, more like an incel's like rambling.
Wait, where did the incel part come from?
There's,
All this,
It's like big incel vibes.
Yeah, there
yeah.
is a lot
Of R word.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
What type of anime is this? This is a
Standard
crazy
anime.
question. Is this is not on Crunchyroll?
It's crazy how now it feels like everyone, you have like Redo of a Healer on that weird shit in anime, and everyone's talking about how like, dude, it's so fucked up, it's so gross. It feels like, damn. I mean, I feel like we really fucking tamed down though compared to what they were releasing.
I
in
think
the
Redo
90s.
of a Healer is worse, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Think so?
I don't know, just like
I don't know. If
Is
it's
it because it's like conceptually more fucked up?
I will say something to do with the art styles now because they're way more like vibrant and like soft. That it feels way. I don't know why. When I watch this 90s shit and it's all grungy and it's all animated,
like,
it feels way grosser.
Yeah.
and way like worse. Even though Read of a Healer is like, well, fuck.
It's also because as well, like especially shows like like Genocyber or like Violence Jack or like any of the like really fucking gory 90s horror anime.
Yeah.
The problem is one, it's less saturated, so it feels more like dark.
always darker, less vibrant.
Yeah, and
like,
also
I don't know.
they're way fucking better animated. Like,
No, they are.
Genocyber has this one scene where it's like 120 frames per second, guy's head exploding, and I'm like, this
Sick.
is like too much detail.
I'm probably gonna for a sick T-shirt though.
that's
It would be, yeah.
See, the reason why I think Redo of Healer is worse is because viscerally, and I think the things that happened in 90s OVAs are, yes, more fucked up on paper, but I feel like, I don't know.
Read Over Healer is
Yeah,
fun.
I'm not saying that Read Over Healer
garbage
wasn't
show.
fucked up, but like
No. The thing reason why I just couldn't really get into Read Over Healer was, it was like just.
Bro, if you got into Read Over Healer, I'd question everything.
Yeah, it was just like the biggest. This is just obviously the most like power trip.
Yeah, incel fantasy.
Incel fantasy that you can get. Whereas I look at a lot of 90s OVAs and I was like, yo, these animators are doing some sick stuff, man.
Yeah.
Of course it's fucked up. Of course it's like hyper violent and shit, but holy shit, someone was dedicated to their craft.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
definitely.
And in Read Over Healer, it's just like, all right, let's just take the most incel power fantasy you can possibly get. And of course, I don't really take it seriously because it's just so far of left field that I'm just like, I just don't even
it was just
take
comedic for me.
yeah, exactly,
it's like
right?
just funny.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I just could not take that shit seriously at all.
So what you're
know?
saying is, if Read Over Healer was as well animated as Geno Cyber, you would hate it less.
What I'm saying is, I would rather Read Over Healer just be a hentai than pretend to have
that's
a
true.
plot.
That's
you know,
true.
I would rather it just be a hentai. I genuinely.
Yeah.
I would generally rather Read Over Healer just be its own thing, have a hentai.
How is it that if Read Over Healer was a hentai, I'd feel less guilty to watch it? How does that make sense?
Because it pretends like it has a plot.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? It pretends like there is character development and there is an ongoing plot line, and that's the thing that bothered me the most about Read Over Healer.
That's why I unironically loved Read Over Healer. Just to see how the internet was reacting to this show. It was so funny.
I feel like Read Over Healer didn't get a stronger reaction though.
I don't know, man.
It was that one
episode 2.
Yeah.
And that's because
was kinda over
that's
with
because
pretty
most
quick.
people didn't go beyond episode 2.
I feel like Goblin Slayer got a stronger reaction than
The
Read
episode
Over Healer.
1?
Yeah.
なんですよ。いろいろと。日本でも大丈夫問題作です。そうですよね。テーマとかがやっぱり今言っちゃえばラノベ界でも結構ダークな方だと思うんですよね。そうですね。このようなテーマとかストーリーとかを作りたいって思ったのはなぜですか？
実はこれは割と計算で売れると思って企画したプロジェクトで、小説家になろうっていう投稿サイトがあるんですけど、そのランキングにももうどんどん復習してやるぜっていうタイトルがずらーっと並んでたんですよ。
あ、そうなんですか？
そうですそうです。ああ、人気あるんだ、やってみよう、俺こういうの好きだしなって思って中見てみると、どれもこれもぬるいなって、復習言ってるんですけど、なんか初めのもう2話3話ぐらいで復習が終わっちゃって、なんかあとただのハーレムチート最強系で、そういうの読んでると、俺ならもっとえげつないのできるんじゃないかな。
薬を食
俺が勇者。
あなたが私の仲間ですね。この僕に任せておけ。この世界は魔王の脅威から救いましょう。刹那は奇跡ありたい。これでまた戦える。私が未来の王たちを癒してくれません。じゃあこうしましょう。
さあパーティーを始めよう。